Jai Jinendra, Jai Shri Krishna. We're live on YouTube from Navnat Center. We would like to welcome you all who couldn't join live here at Navnat Center. Welcome to this auspicious day of this long-awaited official ceremony of ribbon cutting. We hope that you enjoy, sit back, and thank you for supporting us.
Could we please ask people to take their seats? Can we please ask everyone to take their seats? Please, Shanti Raksa. Please, Besi Jajur. Time sir, start karno chhe, please. Please, bata seats le lejo. Official ceremony starts in 3 minutes.
This is number 10. 10, then 11, 12.
We have the mayor in the hall. Can we please respect and ask everyone to take their seats?
Jesus, well, just so comfy.
Can you please take your seats? We're about to start. Can you please take your seats?
Very good.
There you go. Food How about you, So I'm busy. I've now been a good boy. Well, that's what it looks like yesterday. How are you? How are you? First lady the motor Yeah, no Dad had 3 if there's no
All right. You can sit anyway here. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I think we need to get the guests much faster now. We need to get them. That's fine, that's fine. We need to move the guests.
I won't have any, that's for sure.
That is the way to send it to the farmers and
Welcome to the best borough in the UK. Best borough in the world. The best borough in the
you got your business in here, so there's something in there.
CP.
સર્વેને જય જિનેન્દ્ર અને જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ. It's so pleasing to see everybody come, and fingers crossed, touch wood, the clouds have stayed with us, right? No rain, just a cloud. Thank you everybody for making it. It's a program that we are doing after a very long time. So I would just request that if everybody takes a seat. I know it's a pleasure to meet our community members, people we haven't met physically for such a long time. So if you could just take a seat, wait for us for a few minutes. There's a couple of MPs that we are missing. Well, hopefully we shall start very soon. So just if you could lower the tone a bit, and we'll make a start. Well, I think we are nearly full. So thank you everyone. And it's a mixture of Gujarati and English. So aap sarve ne mara pranam. Thank you.
Vice President Elder. Jai Jinesh. Jai Jinesh. Pranam.
Hello? Thank you. Jai Jinendra, Jai Shri Krishna, good morning, honorable distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Navnat, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the long-awaited ribbon cutting ceremony for our new extension. Thank you to each and every one of you who've taken time out today from your busy schedule to be with us today. Just to let you know that this is being broadcasted live on YouTube, so the event will have a 30-second delay, like I think many events that do take place on YouTube. So before we begin, I'd just like to run through a few house rules. In case of emergency, we have fire exit door just on the right of you. And in the main hall, we have the fire exit doors on both sides of the hall and at the back. The assembly point for all of us would be on the far right as you come out of the entrance of the center. It's on the far left of the center, where we will be together. So just to let you know that this is a very, very auspicious day actually, because we have been waiting for this moment for a long time. And it's really, really important that we understand how to get a beautiful center like this and to accommodate so many people. And we are expecting a lot of people today because we do have another celebration after this event. It's such an exciting time. One other thing, please, if I can mention, is that those of you taking photographs and videos, please try not to obstruct the audience, and also kindly switch your mobile phones off or put them on silence during the duration of the ceremony. This beautiful center has been here for almost 16 years, and it was time for a new look. The program was planned and implemented over a period of 2 years. The opening ceremony for this amazing extension would have taken place many months ago, but due to the drastic government changes to the rules and regulations regarding COVID-19, we had no choice but to postpone. On behalf of Navnat Association, our condolences go out to all the friends and families who lost their loved ones during the pandemic. On that note, I would be grateful for those of you, if possible, to be upstanding for a 1-minute silence in the memory of those that we have dearly lost.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
This extension marks a significant milestone in the continuous development of the Navnat Center. At the height of the pandemic, we were very proud to facilitate the COVID vaccination program by working in partnership with NHS to deliver 80,000 vaccinations at this center here. We are confident that with its strength and foundation, we will fully utilize the enhanced facilities and the increased resources, which we will promote good health, well-being and prosperity. I will now request Samniji Pratibha Pragyaji and Samniji Punya Pragyaji to recite the prayers of Mangal Path.
I think David ने कहा तो स्टूल नहीं बात करे
We begin with Namaskar Mahamantra and Mangal Path. May I request you all, please, fold your hands in prayer pose, close your eyes gently, and you can join and sing with us.
Namo Arihan Tanam Namo Siddhanam Namo Ayariyanam Namo Vajjayanam Namo Lai Sabba Saharanam Namo Arihantanam Eso Pancha Namakaro Sab Pav Padasado Mangalanam Cha Savesim Padhamam Havai Mangalam Padhamam Havai मङ्गलं चत्तारि मङ्गलम् अर्हन्ता मङ्गलं सिद्धा मङ्गलं साहु मङ्गलं केवलिपन्नतो धम्मो मङ्गलं चत्तारि लोगुत्तमा अर्हन्ता लोगुत्तमा सिद्धा लोगुत्तमा साहु लोगुत्तमा केवलिपन्नतो धम्मो लोगुत्तमो चत्तारि शरणं पवज्जामि अर्हन्ते शरणं पवज्जामि सिद्धे शरणं पवज्जामि साहु शरणं पवज्जामि केवलि पन्नत्तं धम्मं शरणं पवज्जामि।
Om Arham. It is auspicious day. It is a day of achievement. Whole community is together. So first of all, I would like to say all the dignitaries, brothers and sisters, the community strength is the most important. Navnat community, I have seen them peaceful, progressive, positive, happy and harmonious community. They have challenges, but they want to improve their life, not as a man, but as a community. Today, we have seen this extension. So, bhojan and bhajan. જ્યારે ભોજન થાય ગુજરાતી કમ્યુનિટીમાં તો ભજન પણ થાય છે અને ભોજન જ્યારે થાય ત્યારે ભજન means connecting with the higher power, connecting with the spiritual power. So where there is a community, they have some requirement, and those leaders, really community leaders, they have seen behind the horizon and above the horizon, around the horizon. And this is their outlook, this is their commitment. So today we would like to bless this community to grow and go strength to strength with spirituality. Never forget, spiritual power is the substratum of all progress. And Navnat is committed for vegetarianism, for peace, for ahimsa, for non-violence, where there is the master education is coming from Jainism, Hinduism. So this is the good luck and great luck of community. I would like to bless all of you with the blessing of Gurudev and Jainism. Om Arham.
Thank you, Samiji. I would now like to call upon our wonderful President of the Navnat Vanik Association, Shri Dilip Mitani.
Can I have the book? Can I bring the book? Thank you. My name is Dilip Mitani, and I'm the president of Navnat Vanik Association. Pujya Samriji, Pratibha Pragyaji, and Pujya Samriji, Punya Pragyaji. Distinguished guests, friends of Navnat, generous benefactors, hard-working volunteers, and other fellow members of Navnat Vanik Association, Jai Janendra and Jai Shri Krishna. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the Navnat Center, the home of our vibrant community. Thank you all for joining us for today's celebration. Actually, this year marks our 50th anniversary of Navnat Vanik Association. It has been a long journey since the early 70s, when so many arrived from East Africa and elsewhere, made Britain our new home. It wasn't always easy, but worked hard and contributed much to wider society. Throughout that period, we made Navnat the cornerstone of our lives. We rejoiced in each other's company and we practiced our cherished traditions. The community allowed us to retain a strong sense and identity and to be our whole selves. Given the importance of Navnat in our lives, we invested our dreams and efforts in establishing the Navnat Center, first in Harrow, Wilston, and since in 2005 here in Hayes. In 2013, in a survey, majority of members requested for larger dining hall. However, the other smaller projects were prioritized. Eventually, in July 2019, planning application was made. A week before I was elected as the president, we had received the planning permission. So I thought, now it will be a smooth sailing. We were all excited, but it was not smooth. It was very, very tough, but we managed to do it. During first lockdown in March 2020, we carried on working on the project. We traveled to the center during lockdown to meet the engineers and surveyors. In July 2020, 92% of the members who responded voted in favor of the extension. This gave us the strength to rush the project. Eventually, we received 7 quotations from various tenders in September 20. In December 2020, the full committee of 24 members voted unanimously to go ahead with the project, despite some members thinking that we should have delayed it because of the pandemic and wait until the pandemic is over. I would like to stand and say that if we had waited, it would have cost us nearly £300,000 more, and the builders will verify than what we have spent. So it would have been very difficult to do it. So I'm glad that we did it at a time that we wanted to. Just before the building work was to start, we had an inquiry from NHS Health and Care team to use our venue for vaccination hub. We are happy and proud to inform you that over the 5 months, NHS vaccinated 80,000 doses.
Wow.
We have received a letter from them, and I'll just read 2 extracts from them. The letter started with, "Thank you 80,000 times. The Navnat Center has played a key role in Hillingdon having the best vaccination figures in northwest London. This has been a jewel of an example of local community and public service working together." So that was, thank you very much for that. Getting the funding was also difficult due to pandemic, but many of you here gave generously, as you have always given. Without you, we could not have fulfilled our ambition. So I would like to thank you humbly on behalf of the whole community for your generosity. The result is a monument to all our collective effort. We should take pride in that achievement. I think you will be very pleased when the curtain comes down and you are able to see the fruits of our hard labor. It's fitting then that we should inaugurate the extension as part of Priti Bhojan when our community comes together every year to meet and greet each other, share stories of their lives and enjoy being part of very large and extended family. At long last, we are able to return to our social rhythm. After 50 years, perhaps it's a good time to take stock. We have come a long way, but we have much further to go still. We want to leave a legacy for the generations to come, with thriving community bound to kinship, friendship, and affection, a community in which people care for each other, and a community which gives us all the deepest sense of belonging. The dining hall extension is an important milestone in that longer passage which we have set our eyes on. And I cannot think of any better companion for that journey than all of you. Lastly, I would like to thank all the donors, volunteers, affiliates, branches, and especially few named people, our builder Dhirubhai Patel and our project manager Mahesh Bhai Doshi have worked very hard really to make this. We had really enjoyed this builders company and their variations that we have asked them, and they do follow with a smile. So thank you very much, Dhirubhai. But I cannot finish without thanking the people who have organized today. This ceremony, ribbon cutting ceremony, was organized by Nitin Bhai Mehta. Nitin Bhai, can you stand up so I can see you? Thank you, Nitin Bhai. Really hard work. I think it's his first job, maybe the last program. But he has done wonderful job, seriously. So thank you very much, Nitin Bhai. For the next one, which is our Priti Bhojan or Sami Vatsalya, two people are in charge, Ila Ben Shah and David Holden. Thank you very much for that. Really wonderful work. Thank you. Seriously, all these arrangements, everything was done in the hall and everywhere by them too. How can I forget our Hasmukha, Hasmita, who is our whole secretary. You know this. She has come every day for the last few days. She has really worked very hard with, of course, another person I cannot forget is her daughter, Mamta Tolia, oh my God. She has really worked very hard to invite all these VIPs people, and also making the list, arranging and updating us all the time, who is coming, who is not coming. So thank you very much. Where is she gone? Thank you. Now I will say thank you to all of you, especially the donors and everything. We are going to have a diva in a short while. I will call few members that will work hard and also the donors to come and for diva. So when the ceremony comes, I'll call you. Thank you very much, meanwhile. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dilip, for a very inspirational speech. We now have a young lady by the name of Janvi Shet, who will be performing a short dance to the Navkar Mantra. Janvi is a chemical engineer and has been performing all around the world. She is also a very beautiful young lady, as you will see in a minute, and she performs Bharatanatyam dancing as well. She also teaches at the Shristi Nina Rajarani Dance School. So I will now just hand over to Janvi.
Okay. I shall wait.
Wrong one.
Patience, it's part of life.
Start from
Yeah, start from the beginning.
Thank you, Janvi. That was a beautifully expressive performance. We are now privileged and honored to have with us the worshipful, the Mayor of Hillingdon, Councillor Roy Chanda. I would like to invite the Councillor, the Mayor, to say a few words.
Thank you very much. First of all, Dilip Bhai, thank you, Navnat ji and the committee for inviting me on this auspicious occasion. Now, I'm not a public speaker by any stretch of the mark. Yesterday, I was at a function to judge flowers. So there's about 150 flower displays. And they said, would you like to say a few words, Mr. Mayor? And they normally supply me a speech, but they had no speech. So I told everybody, and typical Indian, I tell the truth. I said, my expertise to flowers is from self-raising flower to plain flower. I honestly don't know nothing about flowers. And it's true. You know, I'm a Halwai by trade, so you ask me about food, I can tell you. Ask me about this kind of stuff, I can talk to you for a long time. When we came to London in 1967, we were invited, and we remember places of worship, nothing. You know, we started off in people's garages, then we bought houses. In 1972, we used to take our murtis above a hall in Stratford, and we used to take them every Wednesday and Fridays, set it up, I was a small lad then. And it was fantastic seeing community come together. And like a family, as a family grows, you know you need a bigger house. And as you can see, this is what's happening today. And we should be proud of this. Why? I've had a chat with some of the other guests that as Asians, Indians, Africans, we have something very different. Charity is in our DNA. We don't have to be asked. And we build communities. We come into communities, we join them, we take part in it, and then we take over. And that's the critical point. You've built a wonderful centre in Hillingdon, which is probably the best council in the UK, best council in the world, best council in the universe. And that doesn't matter from which political persuasion you come from. We've got some wonderful MPs. You know, John has come here, he's a wonderful MP. He really does look after his residents well. So we should all be very proud of that. As for this centre, what can I say? I mean, you know, you hate it when the builders come into your house to build, you know, but once they leave. This is 2022 and plus a few more. This is not the huts that we used to have in the 70s, you know. This is something really special. So my hat's over there, so I can't take my hat off to it. But I would just like to say, you've done a fantastic development, sir. I'm sure, don't ask for any more planning permission because you won't get it.
That was the reason
this was difficult. You had some supporters. But well done. And everybody, let's have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.
Say something about this mayor. He always brings a smile to everybody's face. Lovely, thank you very much. We have also received a letter from our Honourable Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Regretfully, he could not make it today because of his commitments, as you well know what they are, but wishes us lots of love, luck and success.
That means his wife didn't let him come today. Sunday took after the baby.
Thank you. We now have a second performance by a young lady by the name of Janisha Haria. Janisha is a professional choreographer and dancer and has performed in several events, competitions, weddings and theatre shows. Thank you, Janisha. If you'd like to take away.
मुरी बंसी बजैया नंद लाला कन्हैया मुरी बंसी बजैया नंद लाला कन्हैया मुरी बंसी बजैया नंद लाला कन्हैया मुही मुही ऐसे नहीं छेड़ा सारे सुन सुन से नहीं खेला दारे जाके श्रोता से कह दूंगी रे कान्हा सो जा सुधा ओ कान्हा सो जा जरा लुक छुप के तक यूं ना लूंगी कान्हा सो जा सुधा ओ कान्हा सो जा जरा नैनों से ना छोड़ दूंगी कान्हा सो जा सुधा ओ कान्हा सो जा जरा कान्हा सो जा सुधा ओ कान्हा सो जा जरा मनना मनसूदना मनोहरा मनमोहना मनना मनसूदना मनोहरा मनमोहना
Thank you so much, Janisha. That was a toe-tapping, wonderful performance.
Yes.
Every event has a slight glitch, and we had a slight glitch to the music system with the first dance. So we would like, I think Janvi would like to perform again. We're just going to find out where she is. We've had quite a few guests who've requested that she perform again, so we will do that for her because there was slight background noise coming through.
Change maybe.
So while we are waiting for Janvi, actually she's just there. She's just coming in now. Thank you. No, not ready. Okay, sorry. Apologies. Let me run through what's going to be happening after the dances. So we will have the ceremony whereby we will have the diva that will be lit. After that, we will have some photos that we'll be taking, group photos. Thereafter, to a tour of the extension will take place. And what will happen is we have dedicated one volunteer for each row. So when I call out the volunteer, the first row, and likewise, we will ask you all to stand and come through for a tour of the extension. After that, we will have all the guests then go into the main hall, where there will be meet and greet, prayers, and delicious lunch. And trust me, the lunch is amazing, really, really good. So hopefully you've not had breakfast this morning. And that should be the final part of the afternoon. You haven't had any food for 7 days.
Things are
Now,
tough.
who do I blame?
Things are tough in Harrow. You know, he's from Harrow Council. You know? Things are tough in Harrow. I get it.
I'm not going to blame your wife because I know she's such a lovely lady, so I don't know who to blame there. Thank you. She's ready. Lovely. Thank you so much for the patience, and we now have Janvi. Thank you.
Namo
That was definitely much better with the music. Thank you. Thank you so much to both the ladies. Please can we appreciate and give them one more round of applause for the talent they've seen today. Now we come to what we've all been here, we've been sitting here for, is the ribbon cutting ceremony. So if I can kindly ask Dilip Bhai, and Dilip Bhai, President of the Navnat Vanik Association, and his beautiful wife, Ms. Taruna Ben, if you can kindly come forward. Dilip Bhai and Taruna Ben will be lighting the diva. Thank you. If I can now ask the Vice President, Ketan Bhai Adani, and his beautiful wives, Smita, if you can kindly come forward too. Thank you. I'm going to hand over to Dilip Bhai. He has a list of names and we would like to request the guests to come forward to light the diva.
Thank you very much, Mamta. Now I'm going to invite the donors, some of the top donors that who have, of course, made this possible, as well as with the donors. May I request the family of late Babulal and Babu Kakal Ratanji Mehta, please to come forward. They have donated 51,000 pounds. Thank you very much. Next, may I request Kulesh Bhai, Shah and family please to come forward. They have donated 35,000 pounds. Kulesh Bhai. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Next, Ketan Bhai Mehta, our past BOA chairperson, but still in charge of fundraising. He's still raising funds. So anybody wants to donate, he is here. So Ketan Bhai family, can you please come here, please? Thank you very much. May I request now Yogesh Pai Mehta and family, please. He has also donated 32,000 pounds. That's the thing. Thank you very much, Mrs. Pai. These are the 4 major donors, and thank you to them seriously, and they're always in the front line. Whenever we want money, that are the people we contact first. Okay, next is a man who has done all this. Nitin Bhai Mehta and family. Come, Nitin Bhai. Thank you. Smita Ben, light up. No, no, there are white. Yeah, sure. Thank you very much. Thank you. May I request our health and safety man, David and Bina, please come forward. Okay, yeah. Picture of okay.
Where is Bina?
I will show. Thank you very much. Now, how can we forget our Hasmukha, Asmita Ben and Vinod, where are Vinod Bhai? Are you okay, Vinod Bhai? Thank you. Welcome, please.
You all right?
Thank you. And lastly, the organizer of Priti Bhojan Swami Vatsalya 11 for 7 years, and of course, Mamta Ben. Please. Okay, thank you very much. Now it's all yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will now, sorry, you're not sitting down now.
No.
This is it now.
I still have something to do.
Thank you. Yes. We perform. Yes. Please, if you can come to the front. fun too. Thank you.
Wow.
Special for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And a big round of applause once we've...
Look at the decoration of this. Well done. Okay.
Thank you very much. Yes. Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Now you have to go in the ribbon cutting.
I was told penalty zone.
Before we go through, we have two young ladies by the name of Shefali Doshi and Krishi.
Sorry.
Krishi. Okay, so they're just going to present some flowers to Tarunaben, and we're just going to do a Janlo for Dilpai and Tarunaben.
Flowers. Flowers.
Thank you so much.
Talia. Thank you.
Shweta. Don't buy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much,
Thank you, ladies and
everybody.
gentlemen.
We'll stay here or we come?
You can stay wherever you like. You can go. Thank you very much. Okay, this ends our ribbon cutting ceremony. Thank you all again for coming. Really appreciate it. We've got a fantastic turnout. For the rest of the day, we're expecting almost 13 to 1400 people arriving at the center today. So it should be fun. So now we will take you around to have a look at how the extension looks. So if I can kindly ask Dilpai, if you can take row A to
Please
have a look
come
around.
along.
We're doing it in rows, so everybody is being accompanied by a row. Please.
Please. Welcome. Welcome. Please come through.
We'll just get you seated for a couple of minutes, and then we'll start with row B. Please be ready to take row B through.
You remember?
Just a couple.
Bench is here. Bench is here. So this is what it is. All the way. Passage now for the ramps for the wheelchair and go to the main hall. So main hall now.
Row B, please. Bhupendrabhai, if you'd like to sort them through. Thank you.
This is our unfortunately it's a little wet today, so you can't go out far.
Ketan will be taking row C, that's the third row. Showing